When I said we could go down another 300 points, I did not think it would happen in a day. What's going on in the markets today? We got crypto selling off to levels I wanted to buy last week, but they never got there. They're there now. Should we buy or should we wait? We got Warren Buffett selling $75 billion worth of stock, and then he cut his Apple stake in half. We have a global sell-off. Japan, that market just crashed. We have the VIX up to 50. That is very high for the VIX. VIX hasn't been this high since March of 2020. And do you guys remember what was going on March of 2020? Yes, COVID. The VIX went all the way up to the 80s. Mind you, to put it into perspective, the VIX a high VIX is normally around 20, 29. That's considered high. Today, it went to 55. The last time it was up this high, it went to the 80s, and that was COVID. We all know what happened at that time period. The VIX started coming down, stocks started going up, people started getting money, and people started spending it, and companies started breaking records when it came to profitability. We have war on the horizon. We have a potential war with Iran, and that's not like Hamas. Iran, they don't play no games. They got weapons of mass destruction over there. So if Israel gets into it with Iran, then America will have to join in. But I'm looking at the oil prices, and the oil prices aren't going up. So it doesn't look like the markets are fearing war at this time. So it all comes down to a recession in America. On top of that, we have the SAM rule. That's an indicator of a recession. The SAM rule is when unemployment goes up 0.5%. Japan is crashing. They gave back 1 year worth of gains, a whole year worth of gains in a day. So this is what I'm doing. I wanted Bitcoin, so I got BitX. It's a 2 times leverage ETF, BITX. I'm gonna hold. I told you guys I was buying a little bit on Friday in my long-term account. We are down. I might have to get a part-time job until I come back up. But these prices are prices you buy and you be patient. You have to be patient because the market's waiting on either a recession, waiting on war, waiting on the yield curve to invert. There's so many things happening right now that are negative for the market. They got to get through it before it could start to reverse and go up. But it's not going to hurt to buy and hold. As long as you're making money somewhere else, you got money on the side to invest, this is the perfect time to use that money on the sideline to invest. You're getting prices lower than I got them. I got in on Friday and it went down even lower. We got Nvidia in the 90s. It's a great price for Nvidia. What else do we have here? We got Amazon at 155. We got Tesla at 188. This is capitulation right here. This is what happens normally before the market starts to go back up. But we haven't hit the 50-day moving average on the daily. So if someone did want to wait, this is what I'm thinking Warren Buffett is doing. I think he's waiting until it hits the 50. That's what I think. Other than that, for everybody else, you're not gonna be able to time it like a Warren Buffett. These people have access to information we don't have access to. That's why he sold right before it happened. You could have sold too though, because I did tell people to sell because it wasn't looking too good. It looked like the market was about to crumble at any moment. Those were my exact words, and it did crumble. This is a stock picker's market. So instead of getting the SPY ETF or the QQQ NASDAQ ETF, just pick which companies you like. Make sure they're solid companies that aren't in a lot of debt. And I'm talking about your Amazons. I'm talking about tech companies right now. I'm not talking about Nike yet because we could go into a recession. Amazon is good. They're retail, but they also have the cloud. They also are involved in AI. Pick these tech companies that are involved in other things other than just selling to consumers like Nike and Starbucks. Pick those companies. Apple, a company like that. Apple is down to 199 right now. It was just 260. I would have to go. Let me go check just to make sure I'm not lying. Apple's high was 237 recent. Apple's recent high was 237. So pick companies like this, and this is why you want to have your shopping list ready. This is why you put together your watch list, because of days like this, when markets are down, you see the prices you like, you don't get scared. You buy. Because I guarantee these prices are lower than the prices you would have bought a week ago. So do what you got to do. If you're scared, go to church. If you want to make some money, go look for some opportunities. Good luck out there.